And the players doing a little talking here before tip-off. It's all in good fun right now.
Hello, everybody. You are now watching Hollywood Sports, the most realistic sports channel on YouTube. Hey, everybody. It's time for some NBA 2K basketball again. And you know, I am the general manager sitting here in my office. And looking forward to our game. I am the general manager of the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we're going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Enjoy. If you're new to my channel, this is a simulation channel. If you're a casual gamer, it's probably not for you. This is realistic simulation type sports broadcast on Hollywood Sports. But thanks for watching. So just go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Here we go.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball.
I know sometimes I talk kind of loud. I'll try to keep it down.
Kobe with it, and it's Martin picking him up.
Oh, man, Kobe takes it right away to the hoop. Wasting no time.
And Minnesota has possession. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Let's see if we can run some plays here to Martin. Y'all know that shot. Y'all know that play. Bam! Oh, good rebound. Good rebound. Pekovic puts it up with the left hand.
Strong rebounding. And
that's what I'm talking about. Fighting for the boards.
Nash kicks to Williams. Outside, Kobe.
Way to cut him off. Way to cut Kobe off.
Gasol using his post moves to get the 2 points. Gasol's got his first.
Gasol.
Clark later in the game
is in the house.
To get to the line.
I think you're right, Kevin. You want to get that ball to the rim. Your backcourt needs to drive the ball to the basket, get some fouls racked up on the other team's big people, get a couple of easy points at the foul line. That's how you turn the end game in your favor.
That's just good strategy.
Excellent strategy.
Good play. Good play.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Rubio was patient, found the pass, found Pekovic under the hoop. Pekovic lays it in with the left hand off the backboard.
Nikola Pekovic, guys, out of Montenegro, a super physical 6'11" big man. I mean, he is a battering ram offensively. He's a terrific offensive rebounder, can score around the rim, doesn't shy away from contact. And when he gets to the line, he knocks him down pretty well for a big guy. This guy, I tell you what, he's going to be one of the best big men in the league in the next few years. I don't think there's any question about it.
Now here's Williams.
Man, give and go to Kobe.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Rubio dishes to Buttinger. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there.
Working, Pekovic. He can't hold you. Working.
Pekovic has got 7 points. Going back to Pekovic, Clark, offensively, he is a real presence. Offensively, not great, but Steve solid.
Well, he's not explosive. He's physical, but you know he is a.
Way to help out, Pekovic.
Most importantly,
get some boards. Get some boards.
Down there. He's a presence, and I think that's one of the reasons he's become such a good player in this league.
Now here is Martin after the miss from Pau Gasol. Rubio
get going, outside. Rubio, get going. There you go.
The Timberwolves with another bucket. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 3-point game. The pass to Nash. Outside Williams. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
He's going to shoot a 3.
Sometimes his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
And Rubio kicks to Love. Pulls up on the wing, and again it's Minnesota converting. Here's Kobe. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Memphis.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
And all this picking and rolling, screening.
Kobe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter.
There we go. There we go.
And the basket by Rubio. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Spend your Christmas day with the N.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's
We're on the road in the Staples Center.
The Timberwolves, guys.
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Minnesota.
Way to get it, Pekovic.
Manning the backcourt. Big men, Love and Pekovic.
The shot, Budinger.
Budinger in at the small forward position.
Boy,
Way
they
to
are as
recover,
hot as can be
Pekovic.
from mid-range. They're getting run off that three-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers.
Y'all have noticed I only play one guy on defense. I want my guys to play their own defense. I'm not going to play defense for everybody.
Used to attracting marquee free agents.
Oh, the left hand. Kevin Love.
But this offseason, Dwight Howard decided to
Nice
move
pass,
on,
Martin.
turning down a larger guaranteed contract with the LA Lakers. A tough blow for the league's banner franchise.
Next time, dunk it, Love.
Taken out a number of huge billboards around town asking Dwight to stay. Sources said he wasn't overjoyed with the system the Lakers employed under head coach Mike D'Antoni, and also perhaps didn't enjoy playing alongside the always hyper-intense Kobe Bryant. Guys, we'll just have to see how big of a setback that becomes for this team's championship aspirations.
Well, we'll
Lamar Odom, huh?
can find a way. Thank you, Doris. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Trailblazers.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
Here's Young, following the basket by Kevin Love, and Young kicks to Farmar. Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Good D, good
Williams
D.
against Odom, 6 to shoot. Young outside, releases. Minnesota with the rebound. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball.
You know, the Wolves were just decimated by injuries last year, and it really put a snag
Work
in their
him,
season
Love,
from the
work
start,
him.
with Rubio still recovering from his ACL tear and Kevin Love missing a lot of time with his hand fractures. They were missing 2 major building blocks.
These Lakers ain't good no more.
Timeout
They used to be
called here,
good.
The first for Los Angeles. And with the Wolves last year, Ricky Rubio came back and helped them turn things around a bit. But Kevin Love would end up playing very few games for him, Steve. And they never really got the chance that they once seemed to have.
Now, Love's injury, I think, just devastated this team. And Rubio, of course, coming off that ACL, he eventually made it back. But those are the key guys. I mean, Rubio and Love have to be the foundation of this club. They added a lot of three-point shooting in the offseason. So this should be a pretty well-rounded team. But it's up to the stars, Kevin.
Here's Kobe, following the basket by Kevin Love.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Here's Rubio, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Kobe passes to Nash. Nash gets a screen from Kaman. Williams kicks to Gasol. And it's good.
That's all right.
The shot, he'll go to
Good
the
job,
free throw
Williams.
line.
Good D.
Now, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Turioff comes in for Kevin Love. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Chase Budinger. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Rubio.
Oh, no.
And stolen by Nash. Crops in the breakaway layup.
That was
Nash
good
got
D.
his first
That's Steve
points
Nash.
tonight.
That's
On
how
the
you make
steal.
it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So solid defense on the ball, that's the key.
Here's Williams, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Halftime.
A tight one. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kev. I'm here with Coach D'Antoni. And Coach, some defensive lapses.
Grab me a drink of water, guys.
What were your guys not paying enough attention to?
Well,
Reality TV.
We messed up some assignments and they got to the rim for easy layups. They're going to make some shots, but we got to eliminate the layup.
Coach, we appreciate it. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of
Reality TV.
Halftime.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Drink your water, guys. It's the best thing for you.
First half breakdown. We're starting to get into the thick.
Rubio started with 8 points,
Minnesota
2 rebounds, and 2 assists.
And nice teamwork offensively, moving the ball around. What a great way to play. A good start for Ricky Rubio. The bucket looks about 5 feet wide for him. He hasn't missed one shot.
We had to take advantage of that matchup right there.
And on the other
Look
hand,
at
the
Kobe.
Lakers are still alive. They'd like
He
to
just
move up
starting
from their
trash
fifth place
right now.
perch in the conference standings. Kobe certainly playing well so far. And what a game from Pau Gasol as well. A look now at some games slated for later on in the evening. It'll be the Suns against
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now we return to the action here at the
Staples
Center,
Center.
in the heart of downtown LA. Ricky Rubio with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's been a revelation here.
Again, everybody, thanks for watching Hollywood Sports.
Hard to imagine he'll keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know.
All right, Rubio, let's get your boys going, Rubio.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Nash and Bryant in the back. Inside the 7-footers, Gasol and Kaman. And it's Williams at the small forward. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni.
Ooh, that right hand. It's like Pekovic wanted to throw that hook, but he kind of leaned into
The
it.
Lakers could be traced to
Good-
the lack
good
of
shot.
defensive presence, and it really came to a head when Magic Johnson, one of the greatest Lakers of all time, called them out about looking to play Showtime offense while not.
Oh, that was
paying
definitely a
attention to
foul. That was definitely a foul.
And let's now go
Come
to
on,
the sideline.
Kanan.
We'll
Don't
catch
start
up here with
complaining. That was a
Doris
foul,
Burke.
baby.
Doris?
Well,
All
gentlemen,
over
there has been a
Pekovic on that.
changeover in the
All
front
over
office for the
Pekovic.
Timberwolves, and it seems to be one
Man,
of
I
the
get
stars
Pekovic and Kevin
Love's
Love
happy
because they
with.
both got that,
Previously,
that same color
Coach
hair.
commented on a lack of support, a feeling that his hand injury had been questioned, and he
They got that
questioned
beard
whether
at about the
he was
same
playing for a
height.
team that had long been mired in a rebuild. But with the new leadership,
All right, boys, we got a 10-point lead.
talented teammates, and a great coach, guys, the optimism is
Damn
high
Kenny
in Minnesota.
It would be nice to see them turn it around. Thank you, Doris.
Good D.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 6. Outside Williams.
Good D.
Just 3 to shoot.
What?
And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And going back to what Clark said, they didn't actually try
That was
to
a good
run
shot.
that
I give
much
it to him. It
based
was a
on
good shot.
More than what they might have been
Good
used
shot,
to,
my
certainly,
man.
Steve, but the D was a concern in a major way.
Well, it was really
They're
more
gonna start
about
playing
teams
harder to get
running
back in this
wild on
game.
them instead of the other way around. You look at the Laker personnel, big front line last year with Howard and Gasol. The transition defense wasn't quite there. You throw in the injuries. They were never able to find that balance between good offense and solid defense.
Now, here's Rubio.
Way to get into that lane, Martin. Nice pass, Rubio.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Lakers trail by 9.
Ooh, almost got that steal.
1:46 left to play in the third. Nash, the pass to
Rubio's
Bryant.
defense
On
has
the
gotten a
wing.
whole lot better.
Rubio against Nash.
Good help. Good help.
14
No, he
feet
threw
away.
that up. No.
They get the
Get the
rebound.
boys. Get the
What's
boys.
the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Pekovic. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Odom tried to get that block.
Continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well
He's
here
got
today. So
And it's
posterized.
all about quality shot selection.
Yeah, you better
smart
call
shot
timeout.
selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And the Lakers call time here. And as we get
Look
a
at
break here,
Pekovic,
important
boy.
for the teams to go
He
over their
pumped.
own strategy, and for the players, this is where you have a chance
Better
to
talk
get
to them, boys, coach.
hydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers.
Good job, Love. Stay with him, though.
Young comes in for Bryant, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Nash. Now, here is Young. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Good. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
You know, it seems to me Nick Young is the perfect guy to have coming off the bench because he's a volume shooter and scorer who can get hot in a hurry. But I think his best role is to play him kind of in a Jamal Crawford type role.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rick Adelman had some advice for his team over that last break. Better teamwork. That was the message he was drumming home to them. He said,
oh, good board, good boards. Pekovic is playing tonight. He is playing.
There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments
that's what a GM likes to see.
All right, Doris.
See his team playing.
Going back to Nick Young, Clark, mostly a score.
Good job, Love. Good job, Love. Look at that defense.
I don't think there's any reason he can't be a plus rebounder.
Look at that defensive stance. Good job, Love.
His focus primarily has been on the offensive end.
Here's Blake. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Buttinger.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Right wing. And Rubio kicks to Love. Outside, Martin. Three-pointer.
Here's Martin with an ugly shot. Yeah, but way to bang it, baby.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves lead by 14. And we'll have the start of the
we finally playing some basketball. We had to go all the way to LA to do it.
Spend your
in a moment now to check out our State Farm assist of the game, and what a pass it was by a
who's going to get the assist of the game? Who's going to get it? Uh-oh, my man Rubio. To Pekovic, what a 2. Come on, Kobe, hang it up, bro. You look old. Yeah, you're old. You still can play, but your body can't take it, man. Go ahead and hang it up. Hang it up, Kobe. Go and retire.
Lakers trail by 14, and so in the game for the Timberwolves, Martin and Buttinger are out on the wing. Big men, Love and Pekovic.
Oh, come on, Ralph. Come on, Ralph.
They haven't done as much inside as they did in the first half. They've got to get back to their game plan, which is to work the ball inside and then force the defense to react and play from there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
Now, here's Rubio. Martin kicks to Buttinger. Love draws the double. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Kobe against Martin. Kobe dishes to Kaman. Kobe says...
Get Pekovic. Stay on him, Pekovic. Good D.
Outside. Back to
Good D. Stay with him, Pekovic.
6 on the shot clock.
Good D. Oh, come on, man. You throwing that garbage up, Kobe.
Timberwolves lead.
Throwing that weak left.
To just 11 on the bucket from Bryant. Rubio with it. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. The Timberwolves working the ball around, and that is good. Pekovic has got 11 in the second half.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now,
well, Rubio's got his defense. He's been playing some good D in the last few games.
There's a minute 34 left in the game. Williams passes to Nash.
Stay with him. Stay with him. Man, these guys throwing up this crap. Come on, Steve Nash.
Kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Somebody text me on my phone. Who was that?
They're ahead by 11. 125 left to play in the.
Who was that text in Hollywood Sports?
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Mike D'Antoni gave to his team during that break. He was intent on running the offense through Kobe. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him.
Dangerous
He
pass.
told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside.
Good find, Love. Good find for Rubio. Oh, that was a good pass. Good pass, Kevin Love.
Thank you, Doris.
Kevin Love is a good passer, man. This guy can shoot threes. He a rebounder. I mean, he's an all-around player, man.
You've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, Kobe better stop that. He had to came in a little bit more. That would have got blocked.
Tell you what, he's
Kobe
enjoyed
got
a
10
very
points,
good day
though.
shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this. And now just watching the clock wind down and what will turn out to be a win here for Minnesota.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the
Ready
right
to go up
shot.
strong, Buddinger.
And this will be a
Good
big
shot.
win for them. Lucky win number 13.
Way to get that rebound.
now in the bag.
You guys are playing good tonight. Playing good tonight. Y'all playing defense, man. That's what's got us in the lead. Your defense. Again, if you're new to Hollywood Sports and you're new to the channel, I am the general manager for the Timberwolves, and I'm just sitting here in my office. I'm looking at the action.
On a lengthy road trip is often a recipe for a losing streak, and that was the case for them last year. The injuries just really bogged them down.
The Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Nash comes with the double team. This is to Pekovic. Outside, Martin. Rubio outside.
Way to pull up, Rubio. Way to pull up, Rubio.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
And Nash, here we go. Pass to Gasol.
Oh, what was that, Paul Gasol? You look like you
You know,
traveled.
if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Now Rubio. Shoots from 8. Kicks it out to
Rubio, don't start showing off, Rubio.
Missed.
Don't start showing off, Rubio.
Taking care of business here.
All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this matchup. We come back again. We beat the Los Angeles Lakers in the Staples Center.
Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is
Again, thanks for watching Hollywood Sports, and as always,
Thanking you for
until
tuning in.
next time, everybody.
Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Pekovic.